If somebody can make you change your mind about them in life, you gotta give them their respect because clearly they done something to make you perceive them in a different way. If somebody can make you change your mind about them in boxing, you gotta give them their respect because clearly they put on a performance that make you change your whole perception about them. With that being said, all I ever wanted Naoya Inoue to do was to come to the United States, breathe the American air, drink the American water, eat from the American restaurants, and adapt to the American time zone. Naoya Inoue did all four tonight.
I don't speak English. I don't speak English. I don't speak English.
We know you don't speak English, bro, and it's gonna be okay. I had a whole bunch of questions about Naoya Inoue's chin. I had a whole bunch of questions about Naoya Inoue's heart. Today, in the fight with Cardenas, Naoya Inoue got tested again. That chinny chin got checked, and Naoya Inoue hit the canvas.
I wanna respect you, but I can't.
Anybody could be an offensive fighter in the sport of boxing. Anybody could be a bully in the sport of boxing. But who are you once you get tested? Who are you once you get dropped? Naoya Inoue got that chinny chin checked, and the man was doing the Ocho back challenge. Shout out to Devin Haney. Cardenas dipped his head to the right, threw an overhand left, and caught Naoya Inoue on that chinny chin. Same punch that Gervonta Tank Davis dropped Ryan Garcia with. I thought it was over with for Naoya Inoue. I thought Naoya Inoue would get up and tuck his tail. But Inoue, to my surprise, bit down on that mouthpiece. Stepped to Mr. Cardenas. Opened up that toolbox, and the man was forced to get to work.
I know Southpaw TV.
Naoya Inoue came with hooks, liver shots, uppercuts, straight rights, left uppercuts, right uppercuts, overhand rights, and he ended up stopping Mr. Cardenas. Naoya Inoue answered a whole lot of questions tonight. Naoya Inoue definitely made me a fan. Naoya Inoue is a dog, and I don't care what none of y'all say. I am definitely a Naoya Inoue fan.
Say, I'm a goofy. I'm a goofy. I love being a goofy. I love being goofy.
Naoya Inoue got more of a dog in his heart than Devin Haney. Naoya Inoue bit down on that mouthpiece and then I run the whole fight like Devin Haney. Naoya Inoue got dropped, got himself up, ended up dropping his opponent and stopping his opponent, which is more than you could say for Devin Haney. Where do y'all put Naoya Inoue on that pound for pound list? I do not think that Naoya Inoue should be number one on the pound for pound list. I don't think the man should be number two, but I do think Naoya Inoue, in my personal opinion, is definitely top 5 pound for pound. Amanda Serrano the GOAT tweeted out, I can honestly say so far this top ranked card is better than the other ones. Now it's the monster. Paulie Maldonado say, finally, we got a real fight. Showtime Sean Porter say, what do y'all put Inoue on y'all pound for pound list? Oscar De La Hoya said, Naoya Inoue definitely saved Cinco de Mayo weekend.
My stepmom is white, so.
Ring Magazine post up on Twitter, Naoya Inoue has scored a knockout in 11 consecutive world title fights, which is more than you could say for somebody like Devin Haney or Shakur Stevenson. Shout out to Mr. Elie Seckbach. Elie Seckbach is petty as hell, and I'm with it, because I am just as petty. Elie Seckbach said, somebody please send this fight to Devin Haney. That's how you fight.
Reporting.
The question now is, when will we see Naoya Inoue back in the United States of America? If y'all seen the T-Mobile Arena right before Naoya Inoue walked out, the T-Mobile Arena showed a warm welcome for Naoya Inoue. Everybody check out the Japanese flag that was draped over the T-Mobile Arena. Inoue is respected in the United States of America, especially after tonight. Naoya Inoue, please come back to the States. You definitely made me a fan, not just me. It's a gang of new Naoya Inoue fans that became a fan after tonight, and you gotta respect it.
And I feel bad for Turkey. I really do. He's paying all this money to the fighters, okay? Show up. Not just dancing around like Bill Haney and Devin Haney. I mean, my gosh, he was tagged a couple of times by Ramirez and he just gets on his bicycle and just starts running for his life.
I gotta agree with Oscar De La Hoya. Devin's done. Nobody wanna see Devin Haney. Devin is the promoter's worst nightmare. You're gonna ruin your card if you put Devin Haney on your card. You're gonna ruin your co-main event if you make Devin Haney the co-main event. Nobody wanna see Devin Haney fight. Devin is definitely done in the sport of boxing. A promoter's worst nightmare. I stand on what I say. And if you're a Devin Haney fan, you should be ashamed of yourself. If you're a Devin Haney fan, you are lying to yourself if you say Devin Haney is a great fighter. Devin is washed at 27 years old. accept it.
Fuck him. Fuck Devin Haney.
And the softest man to ever exist, Mr. Shakur Stevenson, put out on Twitter earlier today. William Zepeda say he gonna stop me in 10 rounds. That's what I like to hear. Let's get it. That is not what you like to hear, bro. The only reason that's what you like to hear is because you know you're gonna run all 12 rounds. William Zepeda is not stopping you because he's not gonna be able to catch you. Mark my words. When Zepeda and Shakur Stevenson fight, Shakur Stevenson will be running all 12 rounds. He is not doing a damn thing to William Zepeda. And William Zepeda is not even a good fighter. But I bet y'all Shakur Stevenson gonna run for the man. Soft as hell. And I'm gonna make a whole lot of y'all mad, but I truly do not care. Emiliano Vargas is levels above Abdullah Mason. Emiliano Vargas earlier tonight scored a beautiful knockout. Emiliano Vargas got a chin. Abdullah Mason don't. Emiliano Vargas is a way more marketable fighter than Abdullah Mason ever will be. Abdullah Mason is ruining Top Rank. Abdullah Mason got a glass jaw. Abdullah Mason is nothing but hype. Emiliano Vargas is levels above Abdullah Mason. Hey yo, Southpaw TV, why do you hate Abdullah Mason? I don't hate nobody. Hate is a very strong word. I do not hate a soul. It is all love on Southpaw TV. I just caught it like I see it. Abdullah Mason got a glass jaw. The man got dropped twice by a nobody. Emiliano Vargas got a chin. Abdullah Mason don't. Emiliano Vargas does not pretend he was born in Saudi Arabia. He does not pretend he is Arabic. The man was born in the United States and he represents the United States. Of course, he is of Mexican descent, but the man does not pretend he was born in Saudi Arabia. I stand on what I say. Stay mad.
Hey, we got Crawford Canelo. I'm looking forward to it. Even though they're both almost 40, I'm looking forward to it. It's a good matchup. But just show up and fight, please. Show up and fight.
Yes, Devin Haney is soft. Yes, Devin Haney is soft. Yes, Devin Haney is soft. I agree.